Hello and welcome, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So the reason I've called it Druggy Bum to Spiritual Mum is because that basically describes me and my journey. And at the moment I'm 43, and I went from addiction from the age of 14 up until about 6 years ago. So like 20 solid years of my life I was addicted to alcohol. I did class A's, I got addicted to over-the-counter codeine. It just kind of reached a point where when I was younger, first it reached a point where I was doing class A's at work, like cocaine and ecstasy. And then as I was older and when my children were even still young, I was drinking a bottle of wine a night, sometimes more. And then from the morning, after about an hour or something of waking up, I was taking codeine tablets. I would usually tend to start drinking anything from about 5 in the afternoon, anytime where I knew that I was I didn't have to go out, and I would try my best to hold off until my kids had gone to sleep, but that was not always possible. And every day it was a battle in here of just not wanting to just drink, but then craving it so much. And I was just existing. I was not living at all by any means. And so I wanted to do this video in case there's anybody else out there that sees this, that is in that place where you are just stuck in that cycle and that daily battle of any form of addiction. So that could be drinking, it could be chemicals, it could be shopping, it could be gambling, it could be sex, it could be anything. Addiction is addiction. When it just starts to impact on your daily life, is a problem. And so this video is for you, just to know there is hope. Not even hope, it is possible. It genuinely is. I literally could never imagine being here today, and I feel so blessed. I feel so lucky to be alive. How many crazy times I've just put myself in dangerous situations is beyond me, and I have so much gratitude for my body for keeping me alive, keeping me healthy, and getting me here. So if you're watching this, I do believe everything happens for a reason. So get this book, Chris Hill, Get Your Life Back. So Chris Hill is the author, Get Your Life Back is the title. What this book did for me was it just, even though it's simple in its explaining and it was quite repetitive, it did what it needed to do. It reached my core, it hit deep, and it just, a light switch went off inside of me, and I just woke up and I just stopped drinking codeine, actually even eating fish, eating meat, having sugar, even eggs, and my body naturally went off coffee, which I was just no way, I'm not going to give that up. But my body just went all of it straight away. For the next 3-4 months after, my body was detoxing, and so every night I would have night sweats, my bones would be absolutely aching, my bed sheets would be absolutely drenched, where my body was just detoxing all of these poisons out of it that had been building up and had built up over all this time. It wasn't very nice. However, since that time and to where I am now, I don't even feel on cloud 9. I am floating amongst the stars, in the universe, in the heavens. I feel amazing. I feel on top of this world. Do you know, and the thought of even feeling tipsy or doing any class A's, anything at all, there's just no way, because doing even them, even though I had lots of great times, I never felt this high, this natural high. And this is why I do these videos. This is why I started this channel, because I just really want to help people and guide people and things that helped me to be able to, like, firstly know that it's possible. It really is possible. And if I can do it, you can do it. You know, I've had like crappy relationships, like job to job to job to job, lots of addiction, like long-term relationship where we're just continuously arguing about rubbish and loads of triggers and unhealed stuff and blah, 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 you know. But now, like I said, I'm just floating amongst the stars. And I gave this title Druggy Bum, Spiritual Mum, because it really just feels like that's how it's been for me. That's how I've gone. And, you know, I've never done like the 12 steps program, as I'm aware. I think it might be based on the Bible or some kind of religion. I do love the Bible, although I'm not religious. I am spiritual. And I just feel like just tapping into another side of life rather than just hearing what we're seeing and what we're hearing with our physical senses, it does something. It just awakens the soul, and it just refreshes and enlightens, and it just feels so good. I really have come to the point where my body tells me I don't even have to listen to this anymore, because my body tells me. So even though I might not have been a big believer in all of this, because I was very heavily asleep and comatose, that when I read different things and it just lights me up. And so on this channel, you know, my plan is to just share as much as all the things that helped me. So that can be books, that can be different practices that I do and that I have done, and different training courses that I tapped into and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for now, because I know that I am waffling. And I just want to say thank you so much. If you are in a place of still having addiction and you want to reach out, then please reach out for me. I am all for helping. I will just happily share my energy and my love and what's helped me to anybody that is willing to take action. You know, it's so easy to consume information, but actually if we're not going to do anything with the information, what's the point? So if you're willing to take action and you really want to change, feel that you can reach out for me, and I'm happily will give you that time, whether it's like a talk or, you know, like a WhatsApp face call or anything at all. I just feel so great. I just really want other people to be able to feel this. So much love and blessings, and if you got this far, like, well done. And thank you. Bye.